of those people that is afraid of baking?
And when you're ready.
Are you terrified of having people over for Thanksgiving? Are you worried that you don't know how to cook a turkey, that nothing's going to come out on time? Are you worried about whether your turkey's perfect? Well, here's some advice from Aunt Mary from San Francisco. Just put the fucking turkey in the oven. Don't worry about it. Turkey really never tastes good. I've never had an outstanding turkey. Whether it's been brined, whether it's been cooked in a paper bag, whether it's been barbecued or deep fried or cooked with the breast side down. I've seen everything. In 40 years of being a culinary professional, I've seen people try everything with a turkey. It's still never any good. It's just turkey. It tastes like cardboard. And I say put some butter, salt, and pepper on it and stick it in the oven. Here's what you need to make your turkey taste better. You need gravy, cranberry, and Pinot Noir. That's what made that. Why do they have cranberry on turkey? So it tastes good, because it doesn't taste good by itself. Okay? Now I'm going to show you how to do the turkey. You ready? So you may not know this, but there's always a little paper bag full of stuff in it. So take that out, okay? And here is the other end of the turkey, and that also has stuff in it. This has a neck and gizzards. Now, the most important thing that you need to remember about cooking this turkey is don't put the liver in the pot. As Julia Child said, save the liver, okay? There's also a plastic thing here to try and keep the legs from spreading when it bakes in the oven. I think it's great that the legs spread. And I just cut the plastic off. There's no reason to have that there. And now, so what I did is I've washed out the inside of the turkey. I've washed out the outside of the turkey with cold water, salt, pepper, and butter on the inside and the outside. I've already cooked some chopped onions and carrots. New cooks do this. New cooks always chop the parsley and then measure it, chop the thyme and then measure it, just chop it all together. If you got too much parsley, doesn't matter. You want to have fun cooking. You don't want to worry about, is it perfect? I don't care if the stuffing falls out. I'm not going to sew it up. I'm just tucking it in, okay? Tuck it in here, tuck it in here. Let the legs spread when it cooks. Let the wings spread when it cooks. Don't worry, it's just a turkey. You will hear stories about basting. We need to baste it. No, you don't. You don't need to baste it. Go for a walk. I said go for a walk. You do have to double check that your oven is on. Is this a male or female? Don't care. Sometimes I've thought that I used to joke that I was like a turkey, big breasts and short legs. But now I don't joke that way anymore. Okay, you want to get a shot of this. My mom used to take a can of cranberry jelly and cut off both ends of the can and spread and take the jelly and put it on the whole thing of canned jelly on the table. You don't have to do that anymore. You can buy 1 orange, a cup and a half of sugar, and 4 cups of cranberries and make your own. Okay, that's the easiest part of Thanksgiving. Everybody has a favorite vegetables, and somebody, your uncle wants creamed onions, your brother wants mashed parsnips. I mean, it's just crazy. But I have a fantastic vegetable recipe that's on my website, which puts all the vegetables with mashed potatoes in one dish, and you can stick it in the oven when the turkey comes out. You can just start drinking Pinot Noir or pink champagne or Chardonnay. All 3 go with, no wine goes perfectly with turkey, cranberry, and gravy. So I start off with pink champagne, and then you give people a choice of Chardonnay or Pinot Noir. But you should be having fun with your guests, so make the vegetable dish 3 days ahead. What I did was I took this turkey out of the oven 30 minutes before I want to cut it up. And the reason is that if you cut into it as soon as it's done, the juices all run out. You want to give it a chance for the juices to kind of retreat into it. And I covered it with foil for the last few minutes of cooking because it was getting a little too brown on top. Okay, so the foil can be recycled. And now look what this. This is a trick that I learned from Chuck Williams, who started Williams-Sonoma 50 years ago. What he does is he gets some clean, new oven mitts to take the turkey from here over here. I mean, a whole lot of people get the turkey lands on the ground, and it's just no fun. So use a guy like this, and take your mitts and put them in the laundry. Cool, eh? What happens with turkey is the breast always takes longer to cook. The breast is always quicker to cook than the legs. And so I've even heard of some chefs that take the legs off and put them back in the oven to finish cooking. When the breast is perfectly cooked, you put the legs back in the oven. But that seems like a silly thing to do to me. Might as well, I would rather eat than wait for the turkey legs to be perfect. Turkeys are never perfect, so don't worry about it. Just serve it to your friends. Give them some more Chardonnay or Pinot Noir, and give them and make sure they have a good time. But I am going to show you how to make gravy, how easy it is, without gravy helper, without anything. Okay, so what I've got here is my turkey juices, and now I'm adding my turkey stock, and I'm bringing it to a boil. What I'm doing is I'm taking my cookie dough, essentially beurre manier or kneaded butter, and whisking it in so the flour and butter melts in to make the sauce. And then it needs to cook for at least 5 minutes to cook the rawness out of the flour. But there's my traditional turkey gravy. Add some more salt and pepper to your taste. And now you have a roast turkey with homemade gravy and cranberry sauce in just a few minutes. Thanksgiving is the one meal where everybody in the whole country is having turkey dinner. And somebody's turkey might come out better and somebody's turkey comes out worse. But just remember, it's just a fucking turkey. Just stick it in the oven and enjoy yourself. Okay? You can find all these recipes and more on tantemarie.com. I'm Mary Risley from San Francisco, and I started teaching cooking 40 years ago.